Money is not sitting somewhere, waiting for you to finally deserve it. It is not testing your patience. It is not punishing you for your past. It is not withholding itself until you meditate more, or believe harder, or become a better version of who you already are. Money is energy. It moves, it flows, it goes where there is the least resistance and the clearest channel. The waiting, the delaying, the almost but not quite. That is not money. That is your mind. And when we say mind, we do not mean your thoughts. We do not mean what you consciously believe about money. We mean something far deeper, far older, far more hidden than any thought you have ever had. We mean the program running underneath every decision you make, underneath every opportunity you walk toward and then quietly walk away from, underneath every moment you almost asked for what you were worth and didn't. That program is not a belief. It is not a mindset. It is a nervous system state. It is an emotion so old you forgot it was running. And today, we're going to name it. But first, we need to understand what it actually means when we say the mind is not ready, because this is the part most wealth content completely skips, and it is the most important part of everything. When we say the mind is not ready, we are not talking about positive thinking. We are not talking about belief systems or limiting thoughts or the stories you tell yourself. We are talking about the brain's filter, the reticular activating system, the RAS. At every single moment, your senses are receiving 11 million bits of information. Your conscious mind can only process 40 of them. The RAS decides which 40 you see, and it does not decide based on what you want. It decides based on what you feel most consistently. Your dominant emotional state sets the filter, and the filter decides what reality looks like to you. This means if your nervous system has spent years in lack, and not enough, in waiting and almost and not yet, your RAS has recalibrated to match that state. It is scanning reality for evidence of scarcity, and it is finding it every time, not because scarcity is all there is, because that is the only channel. Your filter is currently set to receive. The opportunity was there. The door was open. The right person was standing right in front of you, and you walked past them, not because you were careless, not because you were undeserving, because your brain had not been configured to recognize that moment as something that belonged to you. This is what we mean when we say the mind is not ready. Not that you think wrong thoughts, that your nervous system is running an old program, an emotional program that was written long before you had any say in it. And that program has 3 emotions at its core, 3 emotions that have been quietly shaping every financial decision you have ever made. Shame, fear, and longing. We're going to go into each one. We're going to show you exactly what it looks like in your daily life, where it came from, why it's still running, and how to actually begin dissolving it. Not in the mind, in the body, where it has always lived. The mind is not ready, because somewhere, very early, before we had words for any of it, we learned that our needs were too much. Dr. Gabor Mate spent decades studying what happens to the nervous system when a child learns that love and safety come with conditions. And what he found was not just psychological, it was biological. People who grew up in financial scarcity or emotional scarcity don't just lack resources, they develop a deep cellular belief that wanting is dangerous, that needing is shameful, that receiving is something that will be taken back. So the nervous system builds a rule. Hold things loosely. Don't get used to this. Don't let it land. Because everything good eventually leaves. And that rule does not stay in childhood. It moves into adulthood, inside the body, inside the breath, inside the hands that spend the money before it can disappear, inside the mouth that apologizes before naming the price, inside the chest that tightens when someone offers to pay us what we actually deserve. This is shame, not the dramatic kind, the quiet biological kind, the kind that decided, before we were old enough, to question it. Your needs are too much. You want too much. People like us don't get to have this. And as long as shame is running in the body, the mind cannot become ready, because the filter is set to reject before abundance can even arrive. The mind thinks it wants money, but the body is already moving it away when something good arrives. Money, recognition, an opportunity. Pause before you react, before you spend, before you deflect. Breathe it in. Let it land in the chest, like it belongs there. Say inwardly, "This is mine. I'm allowed to keep this. It is safe for this to stay." 30 seconds. Every time, you are not doing an affirmation. You are doing something far more powerful. You are teaching the nervous system a new biological rule. Good things are allowed to stay. I'm allowed to receive. My needs are not too much. And every time that new rule is practiced, the old one loses a little more of its grip. The mind is not ready because the brain is too exhausted to be. Princeton researchers study what happens to cognitive function under financial stress, and what they found should change how we talk about poverty forever. Financial stress consumes the same cognitive bandwidth as losing 13 IQ points, not permanently, but consistently, every day that the stress is present. The prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for creativity, for long-term vision, for seeing opportunity, goes offline under chronic financial fear. It cannot dream. It cannot plan. It cannot see the door that is open right in front of it because it is busy doing something else, keeping us alive, calculating survival, running the numbers of not enough over and over in the background of every single moment. The person who cannot seem to get ahead, who tries and tries, and somehow stays exactly where they started, is not lacking drive. Their brain is running on emergency reserves and the root emotion. Underneath all of this, underneath the exhaustion, underneath the stuckness, is fear. Not dramatic fear, not visible fear, the low hum, the background noise that never fully arrives and never fully leaves, the kind that settled into the nervous system so long ago. We stopped calling it fear. We just called it the way things are. And as long as fear is the dominant emotional state, the RAS stays locked on threat. The filter stays set to scarcity. The mind cannot become ready because it is too busy scanning for danger, to scan for possibility, not motivation, not discipline, regulation, before any money task, before you check the account, before you open the email, before money enters your awareness at all. Breathe first, for counts in. It counts out 2 full minutes. The extended exhale directly activates the vagus nerve. It signals safety to the amygdala. The survival response softens. The prefrontal cortex comes back online, and from that regulated place, the mind can finally begin to see what fear was hiding. The brain was never the problem. It was never broken. It was never working against you. It was working overtime to keep you safe. Get safety first and watch what becomes capable of. This is the one nobody talks about. The mind is not ready because the wanting itself has become the block. Neuroscience shows that desire, genuine, desperate longing for what we don't have, activate absence circuit in the brain. Every moment of wanting registers as evidence of what is missing, as proof of lack, as confirmation that we are behind, not enough, still waiting. And the RAS picks up that signal and goes searching for more evidence to match it. More closed doors, more missed moments, more proof that abundance belongs to other people. The wanting is not moving us toward money. It is moving us away from it, because wanting is the feeling of absence, and a brain that feels absence cannot see presence. We have carried this longing for so long, this beautiful, aching, endless wanting, and we mistook it for ambition, for drive, for the hunger that would eventually bring us home. But longing keeps the eyes on the gap. on what is missing, on how far we still are from where we want to be, and a brain focused on the gap cannot see the bridge that is already there. Stop trying to want better. Start learning to receive what is already here. Not force gratitude, not convincing yourself everything is fine, genuinely dropping into the feeling of satiation, of enoughness, of there's already something here. I have not fully received it yet, but it is here. Ask yourself right now, what do I already have that I have not fully landed in? A breath that came without asking, a mind still working towards something, the fact that you are here, still believing in something you cannot fully see yet. Spend 60 seconds feeling how much is already present, not performing it, feeling it. This is not gratitude journaling. This is recalibrating, BRAS. When the dominant feeling shifts from wanting to receiving, the filter shifts, and a filter set to receiving begins finding what was always there, waiting not for the right moment, but for a mind finally ready to see it. These three emotions, shame, fear, longing, are the reason the mind has not been ready. Not your fault, not your failure. Programs that formed before you had any say in them, but programs can be rewritten, not overnight, not with one affirmation, through daily, consistent, felt experience in the body. Here is the sequence. Do this every morning before money enters your awareness. First, regulate the nervous system. 4 counts in, 8 counts out, 2 minutes. This opens the gate through which everything else can enter. A dysregulated nervous system cannot receive anything new. Regulation first, always. Second, receive one thing before the day begins. Find one thing that is already present, already good, already yours, and let land fully in the chest, in the breath. Third, Ho'oponopono for the wound. Place your hand on your chest. Speak to the shame, to the fear, to the longing, not to fix them, to thank them. I'm sorry for carrying this as though it was truth. Please forgive me for believing it. Thank you for keeping me safe. I love you. You can rest now. Fourth, one clean action from that regulated, received, clean state. Take one action that belongs to the version of you who already lives in financial ease, not the action that fear would take, not the one that shame would hide from, not the one that longing would delay, the clean one, the true one, the ready mind already knows money was never waiting for a reason to appear. It was waiting for a nervous system that could finally receive it. And the nervous system is not changed by thinking differently. It is changed by feeling differently, consistently, in the body, over time. This is part 1 of the Wealth Wound series. In part 2, we go into the identity ceiling, the invisible set point the nervous system keeps returning to, even when things start going well, why we self-sabotage right at the edge of breakthrough, and how to raise the ceiling at a biological level. In part 3, we go to the root, the worthiness wound that started all of it, the one that lives deeper than shame, deeper than fear, deeper than longing, and how we finally let go. If this found you today, it was not by accident. Something in you was already ready to hear this. Save this video. Come back to the practice. The sequence works, but only in the body, not in the mind, in the body. Start there, whenever you're ready.